always available to help citizens
and the region at large. Today I'm very proud to tell you that I'm handing over to a very illustrious and a professional teammate who's had an excellent run in the service. I'm sure that under his command, the Navy will reach even higher heights of glory. I would like to hand over the mic now to Admiral Hari Kumar, who replaces me as the Chief of Naval Staff.
Ladies and gentlemen, Suprabhat, good morning. It's a matter of great honor for me to take over as the 25th Chief of Naval Staff of the Indian Navy. हमारे महान देश के मजबूत नौसेना के अध्यक्ष के रूप में रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी संभालते हुए मुझे बहुत गर्व और खुशी हो रही है। भारतीय नौसेना का फोकस हमारे नेशनल मैरीटाइम इंटरेस्ट और मैरीटाइम सिक्योरिटी चैलेंजेस पर है और इसके लिए हम अपना पूरा ताकत लगाएंगे। मेरे प्रेडिसेसर्स विजनरी लीडरशिप के साथ नौसेना को गाइड किया है और मैं भी चाहता हूं कि इसी दिशा में नौसेना को आगे ले जाऊं और उन्होंने जितना अचीवमेंट्स और अकम्पलिशमेंट्स हासिल किया है उसके ऊपर बिल्ड करके संयुक्तता यानी जॉइननेस की तरफ कदम बढ़ाएं। I also want to place on leadership and guidance which we value very much और इसके लिए भारतीय नौसेना हमेशा उनके आभारी रहेगी। I thank you very much, sir, for all that you've done for the Navy.
Thank you so much.
Thank you और जय हिंद।
All right, so that is the Vice Admiral R. Hari Kumar that is taking charge as the next Navy Chief today in the national capital from Admiral that is Karambir Singh, who superannuates today. Meanwhile, Vice Admiral that is R. Hari Kumar handed over the charge of the Western Naval Command to Vice Admiral Ajendra Bahadur Singh at a ceremony earlier today. And we just heard the two former Navy Chief as well as the current Navy Chief who has now taken over the charge, Vice Admiral R. Hari Kumar, taking charge as the next Navy Chief today in the national capital. In fact, he will be playing a crucial role in the basic foundation of theatre command structures as part of the Integrated Defence Staff Headquarters. He was commissioned into the Indian Navy on January 1st, 1983. In his serving span of nearly 39 years, Admiral Kumar has served in a variety of command, staff and instructional appointments as well. Meanwhile, Admiral Kumar's sea command includes several of other missions. He has also commanded the Navy's aircraft carrier INS Virat in the past. He has also undergone courses at the US Naval War College, the Army War College, as well as several other distinguished courses that he has to his name. Meanwhile, he is being decorated with several of the other medals as well. And certainly these are the latest visuals now of Vice Admiral R. Hari Kumar that is taking charge as the next Navy Chief today in the national capital from Admiral Karambir Singh, who superannuates today. Meanwhile, Vice Admiral R. Hari Kumar has handed over the charge of Western Naval Command to the Vice Admiral Ajendra Bahadur Singh at a ceremony earlier today. Broadcast in Madurama, certainly a momentous day today for Vice Admiral R. Hari Kumar taking over as the new Chief of Navy Staff. He will certainly be succeeding Admiral Karambir Singh, who is the incumbent Indian Navy Chief. We have the first visuals on our screen.
Richa, it was indeed an unprecedented ceremony which has, which has just concluded. We heard the new Chief of Naval Staff and his aspirations. He says that he's thankful to his predecessor and the way he helmed the Navy, and he said that the Indian Navy is always thankful for their efforts, and he asserted on the point that yes, with all the strength that he has, he will not leave any stone unturned to provide security to the nation. He highlighted the fact that maritime security will be his priority, and like his predecessor, he would be making all efforts to establish that as well. So, Richa, we heard it was a short and succinct speech by the new CNS, and he explained very amicably that all he wants to do is to provide security to the nation like his predecessor. Thanking him, he said that the Indian Navy cannot thank him enough for the work that he has done. Like you were pointing out, that he's a highly decorated officer. And now that he takes over, right now the visual that we're getting is that he's meeting the families who are here to attend this event, and he's greeting everybody right now, Richa. And after his speech, he directly went to his officers where he is meeting everybody. But in his speech, he made it very clear that like his predecessor, he would also be making all strong efforts to make sure that the groundwork that was done by him earlier, comes out to be all the more fruitful. The groundwork that was laid by his predecessor will be taken forward, and all efforts will be made in the connection so as to make sure that the maritime security of our nation is only strengthened to the point that it has already been strengthened, and he's going to strengthen it all the more. He highlighted the fact that it is indeed, of course, a great honor for him, and how thankful he is to get this opportunity. And like I said, that he also asserted time and again on the fact that maritime security and security of the nation will be his paramount idea and paramount duty, and he is going to fulfill that. Richa.
Madhurima, stay with us. We also have these visuals coming in live from the South Block in the national capital, and it seems like the Admiral is meeting his colleagues, his friends and family members who are congratulating him. Meanwhile, he was also given the Guard of Honor at the South Block lawns as the new Chief of Naval Staff. And once again, reflecting upon his speech right after taking over, he has spoken about how he is happy to take charge today, feeling proud and a great honor for him to take over, and certainly a crucial position that he has now come into.
Well, yes, Richa. In a very crisp ceremony over here, he has taken over the charge, and like I pointed out, he started that, in that strong voice of his, he started with the point that he's very honored to be given this duty, and that he will leave no stone unturned to make sure that all his duties are fulfilled. Just like his predecessor, he highlighted that the maritime security and the overall security of the nation, in whichever manner is required, he is going to fulfill that. And in Hindi, if I quote, he said कि हम पूरा दम लगा देंगे security of the nation को ensure करने के लिए. This was his quote in Hindi, and following, building upon that, he said that the way his predecessor has worked for the nation, for the development of the Indian Navy, his efforts will be in the similar connection, where he will also be making his best efforts to strengthen the Indian Navy. Richa.
All right. Thank you so much, Madhurima, for getting us that update. We'll be closely tracking the developments further.